Hi guys. So, of course, I am super excited because, like I said before, I want to get my hair extensions put back in, and that's what I'm going to get to do today. So, and I'm also super excited because I am collaborating with the brand that I always use for my hair, YoungSee hair. They are amazing. This is their branding colors, just so you're familiar. Typically hair will come in a purple box. They are phenomenal. I'm also going to show you some comparisons today as well, between other brands of hair and theirs, and why I love them so much. I am not being paid to say good things about them. So it's just a company that I have used for a few years now. I trust them. Their prices are outstanding in comparison, and the hair is comparable to that of the big brands as far as I'm concerned. I've tried lots of different companies, lots of different extensions, lots of different types, probably every kind that you can get. And this is, ever since I came across YoungSee, that's it for me. That's who I've used. That's who I will continue to use. And I want to be able to share that with other people. So, because I know when you're getting hair extensions, it's an investment. It's not inexpensive in any way. And, you know, if you can still get the quality while saving yourself some money and have a product that's going to last you, then I'd like to share that with other people, because again, I know what it's like to, you know, really contemplate investing in something like that for yourself, and then you get it and it's not what you thought, or it's not good, etc. So, you know, and then I know most people would hear you say, oh, I order my hair extensions on Amazon, and they'd probably think you were crazy or you were getting fake hair or whatever. But I'm telling you, if you are smart and cognitive, and willing to try things, sometimes you can be greatly surprised. So today I'm going to be putting back into my hair permanent, well, I guess semi-permanent hair extensions. I use the micro ring, which is an I-tip hair extension with a little bead on it, so it's not very damaging to the hair. They last a really long time, and then as your hair grows out, you can simply loosen the bead, slide it up, re-clamp it. I have had hair extensions from YoungSee last me well over a year, and I still have the hair. It is still in incredible shape. I just need to put new beads on and new glue on some of them for the I-tip, but that's nothing that you would have to do that with any brand of hair or hair extension. For hair to last that long and still be in excellent shape is amazing, and I will show you that as well in comparison to the brand new hair. So I guess join me on this little adventure that we're going to have today of me installing my hair extensions. Okay, so first I wanted to show you, this is my this is some of my old hair that I had started to rethread, so don't mind that. But this hair is probably 2 years old, maybe. And still, as you can see, thick top to bottom, still shiny, still smooth, still silky, still amazing. Again, what more could you really ask for? Now, let me show, and I will show you how it takes heat here in just a second as well, since I have those out. Okay, this is 20 pieces of I-tips from Sally's. So do we see how thin this is? Like, for example, let's see if we can get one out. Well, here's a bundle of 10. I mean, let's do a comparison, shall we? Okay, so to compare, this is 10 pieces of hair from Sally's. Supposed to be human hair. I tried to color it though, and it doesn't take color, so that concerns me because human hair takes color. So, but anyway, neither here nor there. Okay, we're gonna go with the premise that it's human hair. Okay, expensive. I believe it was $35 or $40 for a pack of 20. About that same price for a pack of 50. And let me also show you the difference though, because again, this is 10 strands. This is one strand of YoungSee hair. It is almost the same size as 10 strands from Sally's. So if we take 2 of YoungSee and put them side by side, 2 pieces of hair, literally the same as 10 from Sally's. Do you see that? How ridiculous is that? So just because something costs more or is marketed like it is the best or better doesn't make it so. That's what I mean about sometimes you'd be amazed if you were willing to bypass, you know, it being ingrained that we should go after these big brands because this is what this celebrity wears or whatever, and just try for yourself. You can find out some amazing things. And really, the first time I ever got extensions, they were tape-ins. I bought them at Sally's. They were very expensive. I believe I paid $90 for 40 grams, which is ridiculous. I had got them put in at the salon, which was an exuberant amount of money as well. And of course, 40 grams is nowhere near enough to do a full head. So I had to buy 4 packs, I believe, of those. So we were already almost $400 on hair. We were another couple hundred at the salon. Within the same week, they started sliding out, like one would at a time. And then within 4 weeks, they were all out of my hair. It's ridiculous. So again, just because it costs more doesn't make it better. And then here is that, just to show you again, I ran the straightener over it, my probably 2-year-old hair, still shiny, takes heat, doesn't wrinkle up. You can tell it's human hair. It's not sizzled, fried, falling apart. My straightener's at 450 degrees. I mean, I can show anybody that wants to see that. That doesn't mean that's a good idea, just like it isn't on your own hair. With extensions, you certainly want to take care of them. So, you know, you want to try to wash them, you know, not as often. Because here's the thing. Your hair is always going to have natural oils to replenish it. Your extensions do not. The hair's off of a head. So it no longer has those oils going into it. So, you know, I try to keep washing my hair to once a week, which I've always done anyway. Of course, if you have to do it more than you do, I don't ever put conditioner right up where my connections of my extensions are. I just focus that on the ends. I use heat protectant spray. I, you know, braid them when I go to sleep at night and, you know, put them back or put a silk bonnet on. Silk pillowcase works, anything like that, satin, whatever, something soft. It just, you know, maintains their integrity so that they last you as long as they can. But outside of that, I've done nothing special. I use my straightener way too high of a heat. And again, great hair. It withstands it. I'm sure not all would. Again, I'm not saying I recommend that. You should use the lowest setting that works for your hair. I have natural curl though, so I have to have my straightener turned up. And I mean, my hair is a whole vibe of its own if I would just leave it go. I mean, it's a vibe right now because it was raining today and yeah, it's a mess. But that's neither here nor there. However, you know, so, you know, just make good choices, good decisions. Take care of them. Again, I like the semi-permanent, but they come, YoungSee has everything. They have the U-tips, the I-tips, the micro rings, the nano rings, which is basically the same thing, but smaller. They have the halo hair extensions, the weft hair extensions, the, which you can do a beaded weft or a sew-in weft with. They have curly, wavy, kinky, whatever it is that suits you. They come in a wide range of colors. What else? Clip-ins, tape-ins, they have it all. And again, I've tried almost all of them when I have my dreadlocks. That's the only hair I extend my dreadlocks with. It's the only hair I trust, that period. Like, I just won't switch now. I have no desire to try another brand, simply because I know I can pay an extremely fair price, get amazing hair. So, I mean, I have the best of both worlds. Why would I compromise either of those two things to, you know, I just wouldn't. It's not my thing. I couldn't recommend them more than I do. But anyway, let's put some extensions back in, make me feel like myself again, and we'll see what happens. And yes, you can do this yourself. And when we get to a point where it's easier for me to show you, I'm going to show you how to do it. You do not have to spend. Now, of course, you can take them to a salon and have them installed. And I would absolutely recommend buying your hair and taking it with you. One, so that you know that you have what you want. Two, so that you're not overpaying for hair. You can absolutely do this yourself. I didn't think I could either, but you can. It's really not hard. They make it super easy. Instead of having to get one of those beading tools and everything, they supply you with them pre-threaded. And I save these then because once you take them out, if let's say you want to take them out for 6 months, you can thread these back through the bead, or if you need to rebead or anything, you can still thread these back through, and then you just slip your hair into here and then pull it down through with this. This pops out, this will be in your hair, and you clamp it shut, and it's that simple. That's it. So yes, you can do it. And yeah, and if anybody has any other questions that I'm missing or not thinking of or anything, please just let me know in the comments section, and I will absolutely answer you and respond to you, just like I would about any other thing that we talk about on my channel. I appreciate you all so much. I know this isn't my usual content, but I also felt compelled to share it, especially with the ladies, because, you know, sharing certain information is caring. I mean, I'm a cost-effective kind of lady, you know. I'm not into spending more money than I need to spend. Not on makeup, not on hair, not on clothing, not on anything. I need it to be a reasonable price so that I can justify the expense. If I can't justify it, then no thank you. You know what I mean? But anyways, I appreciate you all so much, and let's install some hair extensions. We're getting there, slowly but surely. And then again. So I'm just going up the back now, and then part a line, do the row, part a line, do the row, and as soon as I get around here to the side, which we're almost there, I will show you how to do it. Okay, so I am getting to the home stretch, and I'm going to show you guys how easy these are to put in by yourself, or if you get them and take them to your stylist, want to show them, show a friend. The very first time I decided to do them on my own, I actually had a friend do it with me so I could have some help, and so that I had somebody that knew how to do it exactly the way that I wanted it done. But yeah, as you can see, they blend super well, and my hair is super short, layered, all that right now. Right now, I probably have in, I don't know, I'd say 110 to 115 grams of hair. So it's not even taking an excessive amount or anything like that. No more than I would usually use. Of course, I don't have anything styled yet or anything like that. I will show you that at the end. But, so I'm sucking up my pride here, and yeah, I want to show you how easy these are to do. So let me section an area over here, and we will run through this real quick because it's so easy. Okay, so we are ready. If if I look over to the side, I'm using my mirror. I was going to try to just do it all in the camera, but it's probably not going to be a good idea. So I will do as much as I can in the camera. Plus, you'll get a better view if I do it from the side anyway, so that you can see exactly what I'm doing. So what I would do, okay, so I have my hair parted, and I start, like, I do the back first. So I go from the bottom of my hair up to the top. I go up pretty high because I do have a lot of layers. I always have, though, because I just like the volume. I like it. I think it blends better, but that's a matter of personal preference. You can go, you know, you can stay as low or go as high as you like. You just don't want to go too high that you don't have anything, of course, to cover. Even though if you can see, like, for example, I mean, I have black hair, so it's not hard, but for me, really. But the bead that you clamp on this is black, so it matches the hair. So I mean they blend pretty well anyway, and they're super tiny. The blonde hair has blonde beads, brown has brown, etc. So they do that for you. But anyway, enough rambling, right? Like, show us what you're doing, right? Okay. So we'll just trying to do a piece where it'll be easier for you to see. Okay. So we'll go right, let me see. That piece that's a good one. Okay. No, we'll keep that one out. Okay. I keep the very bottom out, so that if I pull it up, I do have some coverage, and I keep, like, my side pieces, you know what I mean? Just a matter of preference. But, okay, so anyways, you're going to take a section of the hair along your parted line, about the width, maybe a little bit less than the strand of hair. So I have 1 gram strands of hair. You can get them in 0.5 gram as well sometimes. I'm sure YoungSee has, like I said, there's so many different kinds of hair that they have. But anyways, this is my preference. I think it works the best. It blends the best. This is just what I like to use. Okay. So then we're going to take the loop. So that loop that I showed you guys at the beginning that they have on there for you, so that you do not need that beading tool. You're going to take that loop. I just stretch it on my fingers like this, like a hair tie. You stick your piece of hair through it, and then I grab and hold the bead. So I'm holding my piece of hair, and I'm holding the bead, and my hair is through that loop, okay? So what I'm going to do with the hand that's holding the hair, I'm going to grab and hold on to the bead with that hand. And then I'm going to reach for the bottom of that. I can't see because I'm trying to show you guys. So I'm going to reach for the bottom of that attachment, the loop. And I'm just going to, so I'm going to hold the bead. I got the bottom of the loop. And I'm just going to pull. And now, as you can see, my hair is through. There goes the loop. I'm going to now take the bead and slide it up. And then I'm going to take my tool. Pliers. You don't need a fancy tool. Don't let anybody tell you that you do. Needle nose pliers. Jewelry pliers. As long as you can get as long as they clamp good, you're good. And I clamp the bead always in the middle first, and that's probably good enough for most people, but I'm extra, plus, you know, I don't want my hair coming out. So I then take the very tip of my needle nose pliers, and I clamp the very edge of one side and the very edge of the other side of the bead. So now it is clamped in the middle and then pinched on both sides, so it's basically flat and then just has like little crimps in the end. And as you can see, if I pull and pull and pull and pull and pull and pull, it's not going anywhere. It's not going to come out. It's literally that easy. So it may take some time because they're individual, you know, strands of hair. It's not some big weft, or big pieces of clip-ins or even tape-ins that are, you know, like this big across. You're dealing with, you know, little bits of hair at a time, but you get such natural movement with it. Like when I move, my hair moves. It doesn't just hang still like it would if it was a weft of hair. Not that there's anything wrong with that, because there's not. If that's what you like, that's what you like. I don't mind sewing in a beaded weft myself. This is my preference, so this is what I use the most. I think they last the longest. Like I said, the movement is natural. They're just my favorite. But anyway, but that's it. It's that simple. And now that will be there until I either choose to take it out or until my hair grows down, and I'll usually let that go. Sometimes I get lazy with it, but we'll say like 6 to 8 weeks. I'll have like an inch and a half usually by then. So then I will either unclamp and slide up. Very rarely will I take them out at that point. I think that's way too soon to do anything. So that's usually I just move up what needs to be moved up. Sometimes if I think something needs moved up sooner, if I see a part of my hair is growing faster than another part, I'll just kind of do it as it comes. And then like once every 6 months, I'll take it out. I'll check my extensions. If they're all still good, then they go right back in. I save those loops, put them right back up through the bead, put them back in. If I need new beads or anything, I do that at that time as well, if I'm not being lazy. And then if I'm being completely lazy, I just buy another set of extensions. If you saw the pile of hair I have, like, it's kind of ridiculous. But it's all good hair, so, I mean, I'll use it eventually when I need it. But yeah, and that's just when I'm being too lazy to rethread. There's no excuse why I couldn't just do that, but other than my own admittance that I'm lazy. So I'll see that, because YoungSee constantly, if you watch on their Amazon store, has, you know, 6% off, 8% off, 10% off. They had this kind of a sale for Amazon Day or that kind of a sale. So, I mean, it's always just the perfect reason to buy new. And it gets here so fast. That's the other thing, that it's like instant gratification. And I'm one of those people, when I decide I want to do something, I want to do it right now. I don't want to do it 2 weeks from now. I don't want to wait for a company to ship me something and it take, you know, a week or 2 weeks or 4 weeks, or I just don't want to do that. I want it now. So I'm just so grateful that I found this hair company years ago, and I just wish everybody that wore hair extensions would try them at least one time, just to give it the benefit of the doubt. Now, I mean, everybody has their preference, so, you know, you might still like something else, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I just think for the money that you save, and I will show you, for example, what I am using, micro loop hair extensions, 18 inches. So I will show you over here exactly what those cost. I have 3 packs, 150 grams. Will I put all 150 in? I'm not sure that I'm going to need to. Sometimes I will because I like the volume, but I'm not sure that I'm going to, or that I'm going to need to. So we'll see when we get to the end. But yeah, so if anybody has any other questions about anything, just let me know. I will also, down in my description, link YoungSee's Instagram. Their customer service is outstanding. If you have a question for them, just message them on Instagram. They will literally respond to you so quickly. I have never been ignored. I have never had any kind of a problem with them. I have never, you know, not gotten a question answered or not gotten information that I needed. They are so kind, so friendly. Yeah, so that's it. I'm spilling the tea. I'm sharing my secrets. These are the things that I like. This is what I use. So if, you know, you're somebody that enjoys it, just try it. And honest to goodness, I'm not getting a single penny for you trying it. So there's no Amazon affiliate link going to be attached. There's no affiliate link with that. There's none of that. So, you know, no enter my name as a code. We're not doing any of that. I'm just telling you because I want you to know. Seriously, no other reason, no other motivation whatsoever. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to finish this up. I will, I guess I could, yeah, I'm going to finish this up and then we will take a look at what it looks like when it's all done. I will, I'll show you again, like from this side so that you can see what they look like when they're in. So they're just these little sectioned beads. They don't hurt. They don't bother you. I mean, I'm used to it, so I guess for somebody that's never worn extensions, maybe you'd feel the tension, or you know what I mean, like the weight, the difference for a day or two. But I just took dreadlocks out of my hair that weighed so much that this doesn't feel like anything. Yeah. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. I know it's not my typical content, but sometimes you just want to share the good stuff with your friends too. So I appreciate you, and I will be back in a few, hopefully all day.
Tomorrow comes and goes before you know, so I just had to let you know.